2 weeks ago in Alabama's home opener, the new student loyalty app designed to offer incentives for students to stay the entire game crashed and burned during its debut. With another hot afternoon kickoff awaiting once the game gets going, Bama students and fans today are hoping that the new app's issues have been resolved. And the UA administration certainly hopes that the stands remain full for 4 quarters. CTKO's William Galloway has the story.
2 weeks ago in Alabama's home opener versus New Mexico State, the Tide Loyalty Points app crashed and many students were left scrambling to get credit points for attending the game. Crowds of students swarmed tables by the exit gates of Bryant-Denny Stadium to sign their name and campus-wide identification numbers on sheets of paper.
I think the sign-in sheets was just terrible, like the lines, and just wasn't very efficient, didn't make much sense to me. We just kind of took a picture with the timestamp of the 4th quarter so they knew we were there.
The app allows students who stayed the whole game to send in pictures and request an appeal. Those appeals were granted, and since that game, a full review has been conducted to help ensure no future technical issues. Today, students will scan in for the 11 a.m. kickoff game versus Southern Miss. Despite the uproar from fans about the lack of night games in September, Alabama players don't mind the early kickoff times and treat each game the same, whether it's a conference or non-conference game.
Nah, I mean, it's whatever time. I mean, whatever time is scheduled, that's when it's scheduled. I mean, I ain't got no control of that.
I mean, you just have to play every game the same. You treat every opponent with respect. That's how it works. You can't take anybody for granted.
Coach Saban expects his team to compete for 60 minutes and believes the fans should be held to the same standard.
You know, I think it enhances the value of our program if our stadium is full and people stay for 60 minutes in the game. All right, so from my standpoint, I always want to see the stadium full and I want to see people stay for 60 minutes in the game. If I ask that whole student section, all right, do you want to be number 1? Nobody would put their hand up and say, I want to be number 4. They would all say, we want to be number 1. But are they willing to do everything to be number 1? That's another question.
Since 2014, Alabama has played in 10 non-conference day games in the month of September. That's more than any other team in the Southeastern Conference. Reporting for Crimson Tide Kickoff, I'm William Galloway.
Nice job, William. Play for 4, stay for 4, right? We'll see if that holds true this afternoon.